I might have to censor myself, but what the dickens? Literally, that looks like. Y'all don't need to know what that looks like. I'm just gonna hide it here because I feel like the developers knew exactly what they were doing with this item. Holy moly. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Hello there everybody, it is me XFreezerBunny and welcome back to part 6 of Wildlife Park 3 Dino Invasion. So in this part, we're gonna be building the Pachycephalosaurus exhibit. I totally butchered that. That is a really difficult name to say. Pachycephalosaurus. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but we haven't had a lot of standing dinosaurs. I'm not sure if I'm describing them properly. We haven't had a lot of dinosaurs who walk on two legs. That's why I kind of want to have like a Pachycephalosaurus. So we're probably going to build that exhibit somewhere over the rainbow, over here, probably. Yeah, I think this would be a good place to build that because we do have some space right next to the Velociraptor exhibit, but as I mentioned in earlier videos, I would like to reserve that spot for Utahraptors. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and actually lay out our pathways over here. I had a long day, you guys. If my voice sounds tired or if my commentary sounds a little bit all over the place, then please bear with me because I was just really in the mood to do a build. So here we go. Let's see here. There we go. And I would like to have a sculpture over here in the middle. And it's so interesting because I actually tested this out as a working park off camera. I opened it to the public, and as the visitors were going on this area, they were complaining that there wasn't like any plants or there wasn't any decorations and stuff. So I'm trying to make sure that I actually put some of those. So as per usual, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a bunch of like decorative stuff. I think I'm gonna continue with our motif of having those like tribal sculptures. I don't really know if I'm describing them properly, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna put one like that over here so the visitors would have like a really good view of it. There we go. And also a bunch of trees. I would like to have different kinds of trees now because I feel like I've overused some and I've underused some. So I want to have a balance. I'm gonna go and paint the ground where I would like to have the trees first though, just so I have a good idea on where everything goes. Also, I want to paint this riverbank, the soil, because I feel like it just feels more natural like that. There we go. I mean, I should probably be doing a lot of these off camera, but I don't know. I feel like taking you guys with me once in a while as we do some housekeeping, because that's kind of like part of the job. You know, it's your park, it's your dinosaur exhibit. I feel like, you know, it's part of the job. Okay, so I feel like this area would be perfect for trees. I haven't decided actually on what trees I would like, but maybe I would like some more palm trees. I think maybe these ones. I wish these were bigger. Oh, they do come in like a bigger variety. That's great, actually. Hopefully they don't complain too much. I'm a little bit worried because I haven't used these trees quite a lot. So maybe if I put this on play, we can learn a little bit more about what. Yep, they do not like this ground, so they would like to have savanna grass or a ground hardness of 35 to 70. So maybe some rocks. Nope. Let's see here. Oh, okay. This one works. It looks very deserty as well. Reminds me of like the pathways that we have, so it's cool. It's cool. There we go. Just, you know, spread it out a little bit. I really like the look of these palm trees. So yes, I really, really do. I'm gonna go ahead and place in a couple of smaller ones, a smaller variety. Hopefully they all fit. Like so. And hopefully they stop complaining. Actually, looking at these palm trees a little bit more, they do remind me of the trees that would have existed during the time of the dinosaurs, because I believe there weren't any grass, right? If I remember correctly, like there weren't any grass during like the Mesozoic area, I believe. I'm so sorry if I'm messing it up, but I have been watching a lot of evolution videos from SciShow. They had like this series on like the evolution of life or something like that, and I had so much fun watching those. I really like this look actually. I wish I discovered that sooner. And then I just want to balance off everything by adding in a bunch of other plants here. Let's see here. These are different varieties, but once again, they remind me of like those plants that have existed during the time of the dinosaurs. So I like seeing it. I believe a lot, if not all of the plants during the Mesozoic were actually ferns. Oh wow, this is a really nice looking spot. Oh, look at that. Very nicely landscaped. Some date palms and some other kinds of palm trees, which I don't know. We also have some aquatic plants, which would be interesting to incorporate as well. But they only come in like, do they have... Oh, we have some papyrus. I've known of papyrus plants since I was a kid because I used to be so fascinated with Egyptian history and culture, and my dad works abroad. He travels to different countries for his job, and I asked him to bring me like some papyrus. Like some like actual papyrus. That was so funny. That was like such a dumb request because I'm just like, I obviously had no idea. I honestly, because I think there was a time when he said like he was going to Egypt or something, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you should bring me papyrus plants. Because I had like this, I'm going on a tangent here, but who cares? I had this picture book on Egyptian culture and stuff, and it had like this instructions on how to make papyrus scrolls and stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, I totally need some papyrus plants. Hopefully these ones don't die. And some of our dinosaurs looks like they're having a lot of fun in their enclosures. And maybe we can have a little bit more visitor facilities as well. I feel like I've neglected the visitor aspect of this park. I would like to have like some landscaping area over here, so let's actually go ahead and do that. Just a little bit of landscaping to have some greenery and stuff. Maybe throw in some sculpture or something. Ooh, I should put like a big tree. Oh, I really wish I could use these huge trees. Oh, you know what? We should use these like palm trees actually. They're perfect. And they don't like these ground, I forgot. Or do they? Oh, they do. Look at that. So I actually might just change... Oh, that was my keyboard. I might actually just change these to ground. Like that. There we go. I'm getting the idea that most of the plants actually just like the ground. So, yeah, I agree. And I do like the idea of having these date palms, if they are date palms. Yes, they are date palms, actually. I do like the idea of having them like more spread out into the park itself, you know, so you have that cohesion and uniformity that I usually like, and maybe a couple of these ones. I don't know what these are. They are fern trees. Perfect. Just place in a couple, maybe a smaller variety over here. If it can fit, oh, that's a larger variety. Okay, we have no space there apparently. Maybe we can throw in like some stones and stuff over there later on. Let's see here. This is a termite mound. Oh, actually, you know what? I've been thinking maybe we can use like some stones that are made for enclosures, actually. I don't see any reason why not. You know, if they can fit, that's the only important thing. Oh, they don't fit though. This one kind of fits. Oh, crap. Oh, we can put like one there. I feel like it just makes things look a little bit more realistic and organic to have some decorative stuff. Maybe even this one on this side, I guess. Over here so that the visitors can see it. Wildlife Park. I wish there was a way to like customize the text on that, but it's fine. Alright, I'm really happy with the landscaping that we've done. We might do a little bit more, or I might do a little bit more off camera, but let's go ahead and do the Pachycephalosaurus exhibit. I might reserve this big area for like the T-Rex. I feel like the king of the lizards needs to have an appropriately large, you know what? Because I was thinking of making the T-Rex exhibit like octagonal. You know what? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mark the parameter area of the T-Rex exhibit so we can make the Pachycephalosaurus exhibit in peace without me having to worry about the T-Rex like not having any space. So this area over here at the very center of our park is going to be for the T-Rex. There we go. That is a ginormous enclosure. So hopefully he will enjoy it. He and she and their kids. I don't know what to put here. I want the Pachycephalosaurus over here. Oh gosh. How hilarious would it be if I've been calling the dinosaur completely differently? Like, when I go to the auction place and stuff, what if it's actually not called a Pachycephalosaurus? I would literally like shoot myself. That would be so hilarious and so tragic. Ooh. Okay, so some of our dinosaurs are actually growing up, which is good, which is a good sign. I will extend this a little bit over here. Like so, this is a very peculiarly shaped exhibit, but it works, I guess. Alright, and it's time to demolish the excess bits. Like so. And I would like to paint these with grass. Okay. Oopsie. We need a bigger brush. Awesome, awesome. And I would like to check if they're actually Pachycephalosaurus. These ones! Yes, they are. They're Pachycephalosaur. Somebody please educate me because I have been calling the dinosaurs Saurus and not just Saur. Is there a difference if a dinosaur's name ends with a Saur and ends with a Saurus? Like, you know, Tyrannosaurus or Tyrannosaur. If you guys got what I mean. I'm not making any sense. Ugh. I do not have the best communication skills in the world, unfortunately. But yeah, my question still stands though, you guys. I would like to have a straight... How do I destroy this? Is there a difference calling dinosaurs... For example, calling a T-Rex Tyrannosaur as opposed to calling it Tyrannosaurus? Would there be any difference on that? Let's see here. Like a Brachiosaur versus a Brachiosaurus. It's a really interesting question, actually. Maybe they just shortened some of the names of the dinosaurs to save space on like the area that they have for the names. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm definitely learning a lot from the series, and I'm so grateful for everybody, for like the 50 people who support the series. Thank you to all of you guys. If you guys are still around, let me know, but thank you to everybody. This is so much more fun with people watching it. This is so much more fun knowing that people are actually watching it. In this series, ooh, what? They would like to have some more raw meat. Are you stuck, perhaps? Where's the other? What? there's like a lot of meat over here. Okay, just to play it safe a little bit, I'm gonna put another meat thing here. And like I was saying, without you guys, this playthrough would be a lot less fun. So thank you to everybody who supported it. And I've also learned quite a lot myself as well. I learned the name of this dinosaur. I only used to call these duckbill dinosaurs because that's how media would always call them. You know, they have duckbills. But these are Pachycephalosaurus. And I'm a lot more confident saying that because you guys have been kind enough to teach me the proper way of pronouncing that dinosaur. So, pretty much like the Velociraptor exhibit, I would like to have some elevated areas in this exhibit. So, I'm gonna go and, have some rolling hills over here. And maybe smoothen it out a little bit. I also want to give these guys like a house as well. Let's see here. So I might actually just have to flatten some areas. Actually, over here at the back would be a good place for like a house. Is this the... Okay, flatten terrain. There we go. Hopefully this is like enough space for them. I don't even know how many Pachycephalosaurus we need to keep to make sure that they're all happy and stuff, but let's actually go ahead and purchase or like hire an animal keeper. Over here, he has 3 stars, okay. What? There we go. And his zone of coverage, I would like to reduce it. He doesn't need to have such a big coverage. And then I guess it's time to put a Pachycephalosaur. I believe these ones are glitched. I'm not sure if they are, but if I remember correctly from watching other people's Let's Plays, some of these, some dinosaurs would eat meat even though they're actually known herbivores in real life. So I'm gonna pause the game before this guy dies on us, because they do die quite quick. I'm not sure if I actually turned on the death option and stuff. I'm not sure. Okay, so water, meat. Oh yes, it wants meat. It wants insects and leaves. Yes, Pachycephalosaurus. This is the dinosaur that... The fact that they eat meat isn't proven. So, yeah. Play, scratch, wallow. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? You're so needy for like a small dinosaur. And it wants 6 of its kind. Holy crap. I don't think we have enough space for this guy. Do we? You know what? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna make a lake for these guys just because, you know, I don't want all of the exhibits to have like a lake. Just some would be good. But I will make like a hole for them to like have their like wallowing in over here. I'm gonna smoothen this out. I realized that there's actually quite a lot of upcoming dinosaur themed games where you make parks for dinosaurs, and I'm so excited. Prehistoric Kingdom is one, and I think Mesozoica is another one. I'm really looking forward to those. Hopefully you guys will stick through me as well. Hopefully you guys will stick with me as we try and discover more of those upcoming games, because it's pretty exciting. What was the shed we gave to the raptors, I wonder? Let's see here. Okay, we just gave them the small shed, so that's what we're gonna give to these guys as well. Or maybe the large one. What do you guys think? To make things a little bit different, why not, you know, switch things up a bit? Have a little bit of a larger shed for the Pachycephalosaurus. If I can position it properly. There we go. And I think we're going to have 2 males and 4 females. That makes 6. And these guys are still needy. They want meat, insects. Let's see here. What else do they want? Leaves as well. Holy crap. And of course, water. And I feel like they need to play. They might need that as well. Let's see here. Fighting, yes. Play, scratch, and wallow. Really, these guys are so needy. Let's actually just take care of that first. Like it said, it would like to have some meat. I'm going to put that later on. What was the play thing? I think this is it. Toy and toy. I think it should be this one, I think. This should be the one that they would like to play in. I'm going to put one of these and hopefully he's happy with that. I'm also going to put like a couple of meat feeders over here. And also spread it out as well. To have the dinosaurs actually have some coverage around our enclosure. Because sometimes if you put like the feeders too concentrated on like a single spot, they will only stay in that spot. And we have insect feeders as well. Interesting trivia, you guys. In Wildlife Park 2, you actually put termite mounds instead of these insect feeders. And speaking of termite mounds, it might actually just make like some artificial termite mounds over here as well. I think that'd be really interesting. And it wants to scratch as well, which of course we have our scratching stone. So you know what? What was the scratching item we had for the Velociraptor thing? Okay, so the Velociraptors had a different scratching stone. They had this one. So I'm gonna keep consistent with that and just give these to the Pachys. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Pachycephalosaurus. And then, okay, let's do the freaking termite mounds and stuff. I'm gonna play this and see how this guy actually survives. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna survive, but I want to know like how he fares, basically. Oh, we need a couple of water troughs, of course. How can I forget? Let's see here. Put these guys on a grid because I'm too obsessed not to. Like so. Yes, he is actually fighting, so that's good. And you know what? I would like to have another meat feeding station somewhere over here-ish. I guess somewhere over here. That works. Oh no! It ruined like the mountain thing. Oh well. What can you do? I'm gonna sell this and I'm gonna rotate it. I feel like it's a little bit better if it didn't face the slope. It keeps like ruining my mountain thing. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, fine, whatever. The mountains are gonna be like termite mounds, and I'm actually kind of excited because they're pretty unique to this particular enclosure. So yes, I'm gonna make them really nice and awesome. Okay, I'm going to, hopefully I can make them. Ooh, crap. That was very shocking. That was very sensitive. Maybe a little bit more smaller brush. Okay, like that. And we will be painting these as well. Hopefully I can put like the termite mounds on top of these actually. I think that would be a really nice concept since these dinosaurs do primarily, I guess they do really like to eat termites. So I remember in Tarzan actually, the monkeys, the gorillas in Tarzan eat their own parasites, if you guys get what I mean. So yeah, that was just really interesting thing that I remembered for some strange reason. Okay, I can put them. Oh, come on. I cannot put these on hills. How disappointing. Okay, that's awesome. They're so red. They almost look like volcanoes or something. Or corals or something. Oh, wow. That looks like I might have to censor myself, but what the dickens? Literally, that looks like. Y'all don't need to know what that looks like. I'm just gonna hide it here because I feel like the developers knew exactly what they were doing with this item. Holy moly. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Hentai much? I'm pretty sure they kind of knew what they were doing with that item. I can put another kind of stalactite or stalagmite thing. I do not know which one's which, but whatever. Okay, just color these like that. I don't know. I kind of like how this enclosure has its own personality. The fact that the Pachycephalosaurus really inspired me to do the enclosure differently. It's nice actually. Because I believe out of all the dinosaurs, these guys are the only ones who eat termites or who eat insects. I might be wrong, but I feel like they are. So that's pretty cool. And then just once again laying out the areas where trees are going to be. And just plants in general are going to be. And I believe our Pachy is actually craving for some meat. So I should make sure to remember to give him some. I meant he's craving for some leaves actually. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just give these guys like the random, not the random, the typical plants that we would put. The Monstera, which is probably like one of my favorite plants. They just look so lush and beautiful. An entire forest of Monsteras. And over here as well. And the good thing is that the animals can actually eat them. There you go. And ooh. Okay. Oh wow. Some of the velociraptors are pregnant, so that's very interesting. Have I not sterilized the male velociraptors? I don't know. I might have been thinking of allowing them to breed. I'm not sure though. Don't really remember. It's been a while since we made the velociraptor enclosure, so I might not be remembering things correctly. Okay, so we're gonna throw in the birds of paradise, and they're flowering, which is a good sign. It means that they like the land that they're on. I shouldn't be surprised because I've done this like 10 million times already. And of course, like most of the monsteras on this part already are eaten. They already don't have their leaves. This Pachy is starving for some plants. Maybe we can have some bananas. Why not? I believe these also give off fruit, I think. Do they? Yes, actually, you guys can see they give 3 kilograms of fruit per plant. So that's really interesting. I think these would be really great for like monkey enclosures and stuff. I'm going to put a couple over here at the back. I feel a little bit bad for the visitors because they might not have the best view of the enclosure, but you know what? It's not about them, it's about the animals. So it looks like the banana plants are flowering, which is a good sign once again. And I think we are ready to have more Pachys. Did I make sure to sterilize this guy? I think I did. And then this is another male Pachycephalosaurus. I'm gonna have this one. Very interesting coloration on that one. And then we're gonna have 4 females. Baby Pachycephalosaurus, baby Pachycephalosaurus, female Pachycephalosaurus. This one's 8 years old, which is awesome. We need 3 more of those. Why are all of them babies? Okay, we have another female. They're literally the same color. And then we have another female. Yay! And then please give me like one last female Pachycephalosaurus. You know what? Let's just go for a male. I'm too lazy to like wait for a female. We're gonna go for 3 males and 3 females. So we have a good kind of like breeding group, if you guys get what I mean. You know, like everybody's like, you know, everybody's like, everybody has their own mate. You know, nobody has to have intercourse with multiple people. If you guys get what I mean. Oh my gosh, so many weird sexual references. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, that looks like that's going to be it for our Pachycephalosaurus exhibit. Let's take a look at them. They're moving quite weird. They have really weird movement. I'm a little bit disappointed, actually. I do not like how they're moving. I mean, some of them are fine, I guess. But some of them are like, see, you guys saw that, right? I am not just daydreaming. These Pachycephalosaurus are moving a little bit weird, but I really do like the you know, the phallic termite mound. I guess, I don't know. Okay. They are complaining quite a bit, but I feel like if we do give them a little bit of time here in the enclosure, they'll feel a little bit better. So I think we should probably check on our other animals. And everybody seems to be doing really well. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, so far so good. And we have a couple of Ankylosaurus over here as well. I feel like this enclosure needs more vegetation. Yeah, I feel like it does. So I'm probably going to add a couple more right now, because why not? I always procrastinate a lot, actually. And sometimes I'm just, you know, sometimes I'm better off just doing things on the spot. Because, you know, you're already there. You don't have to, you know, like, you don't have to force yourself to open the program and stuff like that. Because sometimes it's like, it's kind of, it gets the feeling like, I'm not making any sense. I cannot come up with coherent sentences. You guys were warned at the very beginning of this episode that I had a long day, so I could not form coherent sentences. But like I was saying, sometimes it's a little bit tricky to motivate yourself to actually do some recordings. But like I said, you guys are a big factor in me continuing to do this because, you know, there's a glitch. We have a ghost. You know, we have a ghost animal keeper scooping up the poop from this Ankylosaurus. But yeah, like I said, you guys are the reason why I keep doing this. So maybe if you guys can show your support, please do so. I really appreciate it. Every little gesture, every little comment, every like, and even the dislikes. Yeah, they do help. So I think I've talked quite enough in this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here, okay guys? So once again, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button if you guys had fun watching this video, because it really helps out a lot. You all have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.